What are the difference between post and put? The HTTP methods post and put are both used to send data to the server, but they are used for different purposes and follow different semantics within the context of RESTful services. Let's talk about some breakdown of the primary differences between them. The first, we want to talk about the post. Let me delete all of that. The first one, we want to talk about the purpose of the post request. Post is used to create a new resource. Let me make this one bigger for you guys to see. So, in terms of the purpose, post is used to create a new resource on the server. When you do not know the identifier or the URI of the resource and want the server to generate a new identifier for it, post is the appropriate method. It's also commonly used to submit form data or upload file. Second, the idempotency. Post requests are not idempotent. This means that if you submit the same post request multiple times, it may have additional effects each time it is executed. For example, sending the same post request to create a user multiple times could potentially create multiple users with the same information. Number three, behavior. When successful, a post request typically results in a new resource being created. The server may respond with HTTP status code 200.10, which is created, and usually provides the URI of the new resource in the response header. On the other hand, let's talk about the put request. And the put request, we will talk about the purpose as well. Put is used to put an existing resource or create a or create a new resource if it doesn't not exist and the specified URI at the specified URI. When using put, you generally know the exact URI of the resource you want to create or update. In terms of idempotency, put requests are idempotent. This means that no matter how many times you execute the same put request, the outcome of the server will be the same. A resource will either be created or modified. No additional or fewer effects will occur with the subsequent identical requests. In terms of the behavior, a successful put request either creates a new resource or updates an existing resource and returns a status code such as 200, which is OK, or 204, which is no content. If no response body is returned, if a new resource is created, the server may return 201, which is created. Let's talk about the key conceptual differences. The first one, I'll talk about creation and replacement. Post is typically used to create a new resource without specifying the resource ID by the client, while put may be used to replace the entirety of a specific resource at a known URL. Number two, use cases. Post is used when the resulting action of the request is not necessarily directed at a particular resource. For example, posting two articles could create a new article. On the other hand, putting two articles slash the article ID would typically be executed to replace the entire article identified by the article ID or create it if it doesn't exist. Number three, oh no. Number three, the multiple callers effect. Repeatedly calling a post with the same data can create multiple resources, whereas calling a put with the same data multiple times affects only one resource. So choosing between post and put often depends on the specific actions you intend to perform and the desired outcomes regarding resource creation and modification. Understanding these differences helps in designing RESTful APIs that are intuitive and adhere at the principle ex- expected by other developers and client applications. So yeah, that's it for this video and see you in future videos.